Aliens! I start off every alien video like that just because, you know, they're a lot of fun. The meme will never get old, and I'll never know what the guy's name is. I mean, I could have just looked it up before. I just can't remember it. You know, I know it's like he's Greek. I don't know what his name is, but we all know who I'm talking about. Alien meme guy. This guy, aliens. That's right, you guys know. Maybe I'll be the new version of that meme yelling science. Either way, guys, today on Life's Biggest Questions, we're talking about two of my favorite things of all time. Let's do it, baby. We're talking about some science and some aliens, baby. Let's go. I'm so excited. More specifically, we're going to crush a question that people for many years have pondered. Did aliens build the pyramids? I was told something incredibly different in Hebrew school, but hey, even I'm a little interested in this one. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Okay, bad joke. All right, smash the like button and let's get into this one. So the idea or theory, as some have called it, that aliens are responsible for building the ancient pyramids that have been erected for thousands of years. I just wanted to use the word erected in a sentence and I did, so nice. Getting back to Egypt, well, it seems this idea that the aliens are responsible for pyramids has been around for quite some time now. Given that back then society didn't have the technology it currently has available, skeptics all over the world have questioned how the pyramids were built and have remained intact after all these years. I mean, it's not like 4,500 years ago they had excavators to dig into the ground, wrecking balls to knock stuff over, and forklifts to help move stuff around. No. Instead, the people of Egypt were the ones responsible for building said pyramids, or so the story goes. Now, truth be told, in Hebrew school, we were told we were the ones who built the pyramids, but I don't know, it seems over the years that claim has been argued time and time again, and the story of Jews being slaves has been told over the dinner table during a holiday or in the movie theater. So, if that tells you anything, there's that. I don't know. But in the 90s, the tombs of those believed to have built the pyramids were discovered, and archaeologists were under the impression that not only were those that built the pyramids not enslaved, but they were actually treated pretty well. The discoveries also led beliefs to the claim that the workers were well fed, and appeared to work in groups, which was discovered on the inside of some pyramid blocks in an attempt to be hidden. There was some secret messaging of groups or gangs written on the walls. Either way, whether this was simply someone from the past trying to leave a message for those in the future, or maybe just the aliens trying to throw us off the trail, either way, it's a pretty cool find. However, it seems between all the Hollywood films depicting slaves making the pyramids, as well as a tweet from none other than Elon Musk, well, this idea that the Egyptians built the pyramids is one of the last things on people's minds. Even if you don't know much about the story of the Jews being enslaved in Egypt, long story short, the story goes that they were forced to build pyramids and then God let them out. So the story goes. But it seems more people are in the camp of aliens, more so than slaves, especially with the somewhat recent discoveries, which appears to prove that slaves weren't in fact responsible for the pyramids. It seems the same can't be said for aliens. How could one prove that aliens didn't make them? An argument one could make is that if you can't prove something happened, then it didn't. However, the opposite could be said, with people claiming just because you can't prove the aliens didn't make the pyramids doesn't mean they didn't. In fact, prove that they didn't. And sometimes when people really want to believe something, they will. They'll find a way to believe it regardless of how outlandish or illogical the reasoning may be. Now, going back to Elon, well, as we know, he's become a meme himself. On one end, you have a very intelligent entrepreneurial businessman who, aside from being incredibly wealthy, is known for pushing the limits of what's possible for our society. Great examples of this would be rolling out electric cars in the form of Teslas, which, although hybrids and electric cars have been a thing for a while now, Elon made them cool. People make fun of people with hybrids. No one chirps someone in a Tesla. Isn't that funny? On top of that, Elon wants to go to Mars. He wants us to live there. That is also very cool, so naturally, he's gotten the support of people all over the world who, even if they don't love his ideas, love his willingness to break down the barriers. They also like how he's accepted the meme culture, becoming a Twitter god, and getting on board with the rest of us degenerates. In an essence, Elon is the king bro, and all the bros, they just want to milk him. Literally, they want like a cow. They want to milk him and drink his, oh, that's going a little far. But the bros love Elon's milk. So what does that have to do with aliens? Well, back in July of 2020, Elon randomly decided to tweet out, I quote, "Aliens built the pyramids of..." That's it. That's all it took for over 80,000 people to retweet Elon's words and have all of their followers also believe aliens built the pyramids. Obviously. Now, just because you tweet something or retweet something doesn't necessarily mean you think it's true. Elon was likely just trolling as he always does, just poking fun at a wacky situation. But I'm sure of the 80,000 plus retweets, a handful of those who saw the original tweet started thinking, maybe he's right. Maybe he's onto something. In response to this original tweet, Egypt's Minister of International Cooperation, Reina Al-Mazhat, tweeted to the SpaceX founder, I quote, "I follow your work with a lot of admiration. I invite you and SpaceX to explore the writings about how the pyramids were built and also to check out the tombs of the pyramid builders. Mr. Musk, we are waiting for you. Elon would follow up his tweets with a few others, including information about the pyramids and a BBC article which sums up everything nicely, as per Elon. So to wrap this one up, did the aliens build pyramids? No, it was the I mean, it was just regular workers who apparently got paid and fed pretty well. Archaeologists cite not only the conditions that the workers were buried as a reason to believe they weren't slaves, but also the fact that they were buried near the pharaoh's tomb. Now again, this is just our understanding of it. Maybe we're totally wrong and the aliens did build everything, set up the tombs and such to fool us. We'd never really know. But as Karen Douglas, a professor of social psychology at the University of Kent explained, I quote, "The most popular conspiracy theories are those which can't be proven wrong, or theories that mainly just ask questions about what happened." Okay, Karen. Of course, if there is no definitive way to fully prove something, then how could the person or people questioning said evidence be proven wrong? It's a very interesting take and ultimately means with anything in life, we decide what's worth believing or not based on how much weight we want to give what we know. Meaning to some, aliens did build the pyramids, and to others, there's proof it was people. But who knows if we'll ever truly know. As always, let us know your thoughts on this one down below. For now, let's see some comment replies from the video. Is your life predetermined? iVolt Gaming said, well, if I'm not in control, then I guess everything I buy online that I don't need is predetermined. I guess so. I guess I could say the same thing about every single time I do something I shouldn't do, like, you know, get really baked and then order crap food or drink a lot and then go to McDonald's when I'm drunk. Yeah, it's all predetermined. I'm gonna start telling my coach that. It's not my fault I had a whole pizza to myself on the weekend. It was predetermined. Anthony Maxwell said, LBQ topic idea, are we being controlled? Nice video, Jared. I feel like that's kind of like similar to the fate idea, but I think we could do it from a different angle. Like, are we, imagine if we're almost like puppeteers and there's like a puppet up there. Maybe it's not God, maybe it's not one person, maybe it's aliens. Maybe aliens are controlling us like Sims. Who knows? It's very interesting to think about. I know it sounds crazy, but like, a lot of stuff sounded crazy before it happened, so who knows? Vansha March said, the classic timeless question debated among thousands of philosophers and scientists for millennia. Thank God that we have Life's Biggest Questions here to settle this ancient puzzle, LOL. That's why you got me, baby. You got the researchers on one end being like, well, scientifically it says this. Then you got the philosophers being like, oh, well, I believe it says this. And then you got me. You got Mr. Spicy in the house being like, what's up, babies? It's your boy Pepper, and I'm gonna tell you what's good right now. They're wrong, here's the truth. Welcome to LBQ. It's what you get every video. All right, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared, and we'll see you guys soon. Call me Pepper. Call me Mr. Spicy. I'll see you soon.